Hey there, welcome back to your weekly market update. First off, I want to say sorry about the delay in getting these out on time. The last few weeks have been full of travel for work from Detroit to Chicago to Dallas. Let's just say I'm happy to be back home and return to some normalcy, including getting these out earlier in the day every Wednesday for you. That being said, we've got a lot of great stuff to cover today. Everything from FICO's new cost-cutting move to home sales slashing prices, and even some technical signs that mortgage rates could be trending lower in the coming weeks. Before we dive in, I want to take a couple seconds and talk about something that's changing how loan officers, realtors, and honestly, any business owners are doing business. AI. If you've been wondering how to use AI to scale your outreach, follow-up, marketing, whatever it may be, there's a brand new platform out there that's built specifically for you. I've seen firsthand how it can help convert more leads, save hours per week, and even help me recruit or automate client updates. If you want to see how this works, just drop AI in the comments or reach out. I'll get you an invite to the next private demo. I just signed up myself, so you'll probably see some of this coming from me in the coming weeks as well. All right, with that, let's jump into the market update. FICO just made a big move that could shake up the mortgage industry. They launched a Mortgage Direct license program, which lets credit score resellers distribute scores directly to lenders, cutting out the credit bureaus in the middle. That means less markup and lower costs. FICO says this could cut the price of scores by about 50%, down to around $5 a score under their new performance-based model. This comes as the FHFA is allowing buy-merge credit reports, and regulators continue pushing for competition against FICO's long-term monopoly. This new program could be a huge cost saver for lenders and ultimately borrowers, especially if it pushes down loan origination fees. Next, both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac rolled out temporary flexibility for lenders during this government shutdown. They're allowing year-to-date pay stubs instead of full 30-day pay stubs, documented attempts to verify employment if federal systems are offline, extended timelines for income and social security verifications. They're also letting lenders rely on private flood insurance until the National Flood Insurance Program reopens. In short, Fannie and Freddie are trying to keep loans moving, a positive sign for both buyers and lenders while government operations are slowed down. President Trump also called out Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac directly this week, urging them to get big home builders going again. He compared builders' behavior to OPEC, sitting on roughly 2 million empty lots that could be turned into housing. Now, the GSEs don't actually control builders, but Trump's statement highlights how important new construction has become to affordability. We're still short millions of homes nationwide, and anything that accelerates building, even pressure from the top, it's worth watching. Now let's talk about housing prices. According to Redfin, 16.7% of sellers cut their asking price in August, the highest share of any August on record. Homes are now selling for 3.8% below list price on average, which is the steepest discount since 2019. This shift shows how affordability challenges and rising inventory are giving buyers more leverage. A Redfin agent in Dallas summed it up perfectly. Supply is stacking up and we're seeing price drop after price drop. The buyers jumping in now, those are the ones that are getting good deals. So if you've got buyers waiting for an opportunity, this is their moment to negotiate. Now let's talk about bonds and rates. The trend for weeks is that, well, patience is paying off. Mortgage-backed securities are up about 12 basis points this morning, and the 10-year Treasury yield has dipped slightly below 4.1%. That might sound minor, but it's significant. We're holding under the 25-day moving average, right below a key Fibonacci level that could open the door for testing the 4.0% on the 10-year yield in the coming weeks. If that happens and spreads continue tightening, that math puts the 30-year mortgage rates potentially in the 6.0% range. We're not there yet, but the setup looks promising. As they say, the trend is your friend. The bond market's optimism is largely fueled by softening labor data. The New York Fed's latest consumer expectations survey shows households expect lower earnings, higher job loss risk, and a rising unemployment rate over the next year. Combine that with ADP data showing 32,000 job losses, and the narrative is clear. The job market is weakening faster than some Fed members want to admit. We'll get more clarity when the Fed minutes from the last meeting released this afternoon, and Powell's comments tomorrow could move the markets again. Mortgage application volume eased slightly this week. Purchases are down 1% week over week, but up still 14% year over year. Refinances are down 8% of the week, but still up 18% year over year. Adjustable rate mortgages, or ARMs, climbed to 9.5% of all applications. Rates fell slightly to a national average of 6.43% from 6.46%, and we're still just 7 basis points higher than this time last year. So in summary, FICO cuts costs to help lenders and maybe buyers. Fannie and Freddie keep loans flowing throughout the shutdown. Sellers are dropping prices, buyers are gaining power. Bond markets are trending positive and rates could improve further. Labor market weakness may be the final nudge the Fed needs for more rate cuts. And before I let you go, remember, if you're a realtor, loan officer, and you're not using AI in your business yet, you're missing out. There are tools now that can completely change how you follow up, market, communicate with clients, and everything in between. And while I love ChatGPT and use it on a daily basis, what I'm talking about is so much more than that. Remember, drop AI in the comments or reach out. I'll get you access to the next walkthrough so you can see what exactly I'm talking about. That's it for this week. Stay tuned, stay informed, and stay ahead. I'll see you next week.